put his face as that guy right there. I think he deserves it just because he's been here so much. Congratulations. I mean, again, you're definitely a representation of someone who knows who they are. A lot of your characters that you portrayed in the slam have the same sort of feel to them, and I think that that's the most important thing, to know how you come off, and you do that very well. Out of all the sort of monologues I've seen you do, I think this was the most powerful. I see you do Training Day, I've seen you done a lot of them. And I felt that you had the most control in this one. You knew your lines, I liked the choice in the beginning to sort of like almost begin the monologue in the audience. That was interesting. The one recommendation I would have is this: because you have so much energy and you know that your strength is sort of projection and that, I would almost examine that monologue, especially at like the Sutter's Land part, where he had just hit a climactic point where he's trying to talk about the piano, and like bring it down a little bit and make it more intimate, because you're talking about how much this piano means to you. And I think it would give people the idea that, wow, he blew us away with this. Sutter's Land, yeah. He tried, okay, yeah. So again, I haven't read the story in a long time. But anyway, the point being, play with that. You don't always have to be shout to be most heard. And I think that that point there would have been for me more effective. But again, seeing you from the start to now, major progression, and it was a pleasure watching you in your performance.
Yeah, an absolute pleasure. I mean, I, unlike Jimmy, have never seen you before, so sort of on the flip side of that, coming in and not knowing who you are, this character was great. It worked for you. I thought you let the language work for you, so that the accent really worked. It didn't feel pushed or anything like that. I'd also agree with Jimmy that I loved some of those quieter moments. You have this great energy that you come on stage with, and then to see that sort of harnessed a little bit for those moments when something really kind of affects you, maybe that you weren't expecting to. You're talking to these people, and all of a sudden there's something that takes you aback a little bit, and it becomes a little bit more internal. But yeah, seeing you up there, the intensity, I thought, again, the outfit, everything really worked for you. Great job.
Yes, I was going to point that out, actually. The outfit, the whole package is wonderful. Your energy and intensity is just, you can't take your eyes off you. And the physicality, too, you were up and you were down and you were all over it, but everything to me, it seemed choreographed with a point. I do agree, too, that a couple of smaller moments would make, some of the other moments more powerful. But overall, wow, you've really got a gift. It's great to watch.
Thank you.
Thank you. I don't think we've ever saw you act before, but you did a tremendous job. You did a great job. But then on the quieter moments, silence is powerful. Silence is so very, very powerful. And I don't know if you knew it. Probably do. You're very, very advanced. You had an internal monologue going on. I was listening to the internal monologue, because the internal monologue is louder than the external, without uttering a word. There was power there. I would, if I was casting a Broadway play and I was doing it. What is this, from Fences?
No, this August was a piano lesson.
Piano, that's right. Very, very, very powerful. You could reach the back of a 599-seat theater or an 1,800-seat theater, and if I was, I am casting a Broadway play, but but the thing is, if we're in production and the mics are out, I know that you could switch and reach the back of that audience. You're well trained. And you went to Howard, or where'd you go?
No. I went to some University of Maryland. Then I came here to New York Conservatory of Dramatic Arts.
Oh, okay. You're very well trained, but there was a lot of power behind. I would learn how to. You're still very young. I come from the old school where it takes 20 years to be an actor. Not that it takes 20 years to work, but the thing is, you have to find that level between the internal monologue, which is actually pushing the external out. But I think you did a wonderful job. Great job.
Thank you.